What's up, guys? I'm Dakota Freeman and welcome to my channel. Today I want to show you my camping closet. I want to teach you everything you need to know about what to bring with you into the outdoors. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like it, and let's go ahead and dive in now. Alright, so as you know, the weather changes drastically when you're outside. So being prepared for everything is hard to do, but it'll really help you out. The first thing I want to go over is, what do I bring whenever I go camping? I like to have all sorts of clothing just because you never know what you're going to run into. So bringing proper coats, jackets, pants, shorts, flip-flops, shoes, and depending on what kind of hikes or adventures you're going to be going on, you're going to want to bring hiking boots or shoes. So at that point, let's go ahead and go over what I bring with me. First things first, super simple, but always a good have. I like to have my hoodies. Something simple that's very comfortable that I can slip on whenever I'm hanging out at the campsite, having a campfire, maybe even get out of the sun. I can put this on. Second thing I want to go over, I like to have a lot of different layers. So the second layer I would put on, maybe even over top of that hoodie if it was really cold, would be a little bit bigger sweater. Layering up is huge in the mountains and anywhere you go camping. So being able to put my hoodie with this on top of it, I can get step by step warmer and warmer as I go. So I can choose my level of warmth by the amount of clothes I'm wearing. And guys, I'm in the mountains, so it gets really cold whenever we're out here at night camping. I'll even bring a little puffy layer with me. This is yet again something I can slide over my hoodie or be able to put under my sweater and give me another layer of warmth. You can never have too many layers to keep you warm when you're outside, especially in the mountains. All right, so the next thing I want to go over, how are we going to stay dry when we're outside and it starts to rain on us in the outdoors? Having a raincoat is the biggest thing that you need when you're outdoors, because you never know when it's going to come up and we're going to have a rainstorm. This is a super thin, lightweight jacket to where I can wear it in the summer or in the winter time with layers underneath it. It just keeps you dry out of the snow or rain, no matter what the weather throws at you. This will really keep you protected from the outdoor harsh environments that we're going to go exploring in. Alright, so now that we went through all of our jacket layers and we know how to stay warm and what we need to bring with us, let's go ahead and dive into more pants. So I mainly like staying very comfortable when I'm in the outdoors. So when I bring pants with me, I'm going to bring something super easy to put on, slip on, some sweatpants. Yet again, I could bring a couple pairs. I could put liners underneath these to keep me warmer and even put pants on over top of them. This is a really good layer to have in your camping closet. I like to have some gym shorts. These are super lightweight, easy to carry, and if they get wet, they're gonna dry out quick. This is a wonderful layer to add to your camping closet when you're getting ready to go into the outdoors. So another thing I like to bring with me is a beanie. This is something super good, simple to put on, keeps your ears warm and your head warm as well. On the really cold nights, I'll wear it at night. I like to bring a glove with me as well. So these will really protect you from the cold, keeping your hands warm when you're in the outdoors. Especially at night, this is one of the first things that gets cold, so it's good to have another layer to be able to keep your hands warm. Alright, so another really big deal about being in the outdoors, as wonderful as the sun is and as much as we need it, we also need to protect ourselves from it. So having a couple layers that you can put on to keep you from getting just roasted from the sun. These are lightweight items that are super thin, dry quick, but all it does is lets air pass through it without really letting the sun. So having these layers, I have a pair of pants here. So these pants are super thin and allow air to breeze through them, and they're breathable to keep you cool, but they keep the sun's harmful rays off of you. So having a layer that you can slip on in the heat of the summer just to hide from the sun is really gonna help you out. I could slip these on and I would stay nice and cool, but I would be able to get the sun away from my skin after a long day of being exposed, just to hide for a little bit. To protect my arms from the sun, I have the same thing. This is super thin and it's gonna be able to breathe, dry quickly. This is another SPF layer that you can add to your camping closet and be able to keep you protected from the sun. So throwing this on will keep you still nice and cool, but it's gonna keep the sun from burning you when you're in the outdoors. So this is a big deal whenever you're gonna be exposed to the sun for a long time. Make sure you know and have the proper gear to be able to get away from it. It's wonderful to get the vitamin D, but if you're out in the sun as much as I am, you do have to hide from it as well. So now you know about all the jackets you need for your camping closet. You know about all the pants and short layers that you're gonna need. You also know about the sunscreen materials, shirts and pants that you're gonna need as well to protect you from the sun. So now that you know about all that, let's dive into our footwear in our camping closet. So 3 really big things that I always bring with me on any camping exploration is gonna be 1, my flip-flops, 2, my hiking shoes, and 3, my hiking boots. These are gonna be a very diverse combination and can get you through anything that you come across. Let's start out with our flip-flops. I have a very basic, wonderful flip-flop. Keeps your feet aired out whenever you're outside, especially on a big hike. It's good to be able to put these on at the end of the day just to let your feet breathe. This will also keep your feet the coolest as well. So having a good pair of flip-flops, if you're going through any water or anything, your feet will be able to dry and air out. So the next thing is I like to have a mid-hiking shoe. These shoes have a wonderful traction, so you can go on hikes on them and everything. You can get them wet. They have Gore-Tex on them as well, so you can go through a little bit of water. So no matter what kind of hike you're gonna go on, this is an excellent choice to bring with you. And if you don't have much room as well to bring everything else, you can always bring these. So always have a good hiking shoe when you're in the outdoors to protect your feet and be able to get you through whatever hike you wanna go on. A step up from the hiking shoe is gonna be our hiking boot. These hiking boots are really good because they're gonna provide more support to your ankles. So if you're going on like a big gnarly hike or gonna be hiking for long periods of time, I found that it's good to use my boots because it's gonna give me more support throughout the day and I'm gonna have a lot less fatigue. Also, these are gonna hold up to a lot more depending on what kind of trails you're going on, not allowing you to get hurt while you're on the trail and rolling your ankle. It's gonna provide a lot of support for that as well. So I love having my hiking boots with me at all times because I never know what kind of adventure I'm gonna be getting into. Especially here in the mountains, I may come across snow, even in the latest parts of the summertime. So having a boot that I can get through the snow with is gonna be a really big deal up here in the mountains. A lot of the times, our trails aren't really like trails that we find. There are a lot of scree fields where it's nothing but rock. These are going to provide the most amount of support and the most amount of protection when jumping through these obstacles. This is such a big deal for me up in the mountains, having the proper footwear. This has been my camping closet and I really hope it helped you out. If you did, make sure you drop some comments down below. I can't wait to hear about what you guys have in your camping closet and where you guys like to go adventure. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like it. I'm Dakota Freeman, and I'll see you in the next video. If you liked this video, make sure you click here, because this is going to be something else awesome that you're going to want to watch.